I waited until her pool party to have her arrested. My stepmom stole the keys to my late mother's vintage 1965 Corvette, sold it for cash while I was out of town, and used the money to install a luxury in-ground pool in the backyard. When I asked her where the car was, she spat in my face and told me to grow up. So I reported the car stolen and watched the police drag her out of her own pool party in handcuffs. My dad married Brenda 6 months after my mom died of cancer. Brenda was a nightmare. She hated anything that reminded my dad of my mom. When I was 17, she accidentally donated all of my mom's designer coats to Goodwill. I managed to buy 2 of them back with my own money. When I went to college, she turned my bedroom into a gym the day I left. She put my childhood photos in a box in the damp basement, ruining most of them with mold. But the Corvette was different. It was my mom's pride and joy. She restored it with her own hands. In her will, she left it specifically to me. I kept it in the detached garage under a tarp, waiting until I had a house with a garage to move it. Brenda hated that car. She called it a rusty eyesore, even though it was worth $80,000. Last month, I went on a 2-week business trip. When I came back, I drove up to the house and saw a massive construction crew in the backyard. They were digging a huge hole. I walked to the garage to check on the car. The garage door was open. The tarp was on the floor. The Corvette was gone. My stomach dropped. I ran into the house. Brenda was in the kitchen, looking at tile samples for the pool. "Where is the car?" I screamed. She didn't even look up. "Oh, that old thing. I sold it. A collector paid cash. Now we can finally afford the pool I deserve." I told her she had no right. The title was in my name. She laughed, stood up, and walked over to me. She was eating a plum. She took a bite, then spat the pit and the chewed up fruit skin directly into my face. It hit my eye. "Listen to me, you little brat," she hissed. "I am the lady of this house. What is mine is mine. What is yours is mine. Your mom is dead. Get over it." My dad stood in the corner, silent. He was too afraid of her to speak. I wiped the spit off my face. "Okay," I said, "enjoy the pool." I didn't tell her I had the original title in my safety deposit box at the bank. I went to the police station immediately. I filed a report for grand theft auto and fraud. The detective took it seriously because of the value of the car. He tracked down the buyer. The buyer was innocent. He showed the police a bill of sale with my forged signature. That was a felony. We decided to wait for the perfect moment. Brenda scheduled her grand pool opening party for the 4th of July. She invited the whole neighborhood. She wanted to show off. On the day of the party, 50 people were in the backyard. Music was blasting. Brenda was floating on a pink flamingo raft in the pool, holding a margarita. I opened the gate for the police. 4 officers walked onto the pool deck. The music cut out. "Brenda Miller," the officer shouted, "get out of the pool." She paddled over, looking annoyed. "Excuse me, this is a private party." The officer grabbed her wet arm and pulled her out of the water. "You are under arrest for grand theft auto, forgery, and grand larceny." She started screaming. "My husband said I could sell it." My dad finally spoke up. "No, I didn't," he said quietly. The crowd gasped. The officers handcuffed her while she was dripping wet in her bikini. Her mascara was running. She looked pathetic. I stood by the gate holding the title. "You sold my car," I said. "Now you are going to prison." The buyer returned the car to avoid legal trouble. Brenda got 5 years because of her prior fraud record. I didn't know about. My dad divorced her while she was in jail. I drive the Corvette every Sunday.